We apologize, technical difficulties. We'll try to get the camera back up and rolling as soon as we can, but we should be able to keep the score and the clock running for you here. Again, apologize for some technical difficulties during the JV game. We'll hopefully get those rolling during the varsity game.
for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And good evening, everybody. I'm Leaf Bakken. Welcome to the Palace on the Prairie, Northern Cass High School, home of the Jaguars, as they have invited the Central Cass Squirrels to come play some Region 1 girls basketball in North Dakota. I'm Leaf Bakken. Glad to have you on yourliveevent.com, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, along with Polar TV. We're coming at you with some great basketball action. At least that's what we're expecting tonight, as we have the Northern Cass Jaguars, who are 6-2 on the season, and the 6-1 Central Cass Squirrels, a rivalry and a battle in the county. I mean, everything is stacking up to be awesome for this game. We're glad that you're along for the ride, and we're going to have a good time tonight and welcome you all in on the different platforms you may be joining us on. We're going to have a little bit of a pregame show coming your way. We talked to both coaches, and we're going to have a good time tonight. It's a Thursday night. It's a chilly Thursday night in North Dakota. According to my weather app, it's about 17 below zero. So maybe you're watching from somewhere nice and warm. I'm wearing my long johns and wool socks. And my friend Hayden, who's helping run the camera tonight, he told me that at lunchtime today they gave them enough time to go out and start their vehicles. And when I pulled into the school parking lot today, there were some people trying to jump their cars so they could leave. But we've got a decent crowd tonight, and it looks like a good student section, and we're looking forward to some good basketball. We'll be coming back with the Irie Insurance pregame show for our two teams. Northern Cass Jaguars hosting the Central Cass Squirrels on yourliveevent.com and Polar TV.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis Vonderhoff, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis Vonderhoff, a passion that grows.
I'm Rachel Krinkstead.
And I'm Jacob Krinkstead.
And we are Polar customers.
At Safety Pool, we work directly with our customers to find solutions that work for them.
As small business owners, we wear a lot of hats. We handle so much of our customers' information every day that we don't feel comfortable being our own IT department.
With Polar taking care of our IT, we can focus on taking care of our customers.
Call today or visit polarcom.com to protect your customers' data with Polar Extreme IT.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
And welcome back to the Palace on the Prairie.
For three! You betcha!
The pass to Miller outside
Polar
three.
Television.
Good.
And
Big
we
block
are
by
into
Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
See if I can find my papers now. Their two losses are to Thompson High School and Kindred, 54-32 and a 66-38 loss. But since then, they've been on a 4-game win streak. Their last win over Cavalier by 20, 72-52. I talked with Coach DC Lucas about that in our pregame. Let's go to it. On YourLiveEvent.com, I'm Leaf Bakken talking with the head coach of the Northern Cass High School girls basketball team, the Jaguars, DC Lucas. And Coach, you guys had a bit of a break, and you're 6-2 on the season, and that's not too shabby. You got to be pretty impressed, especially as we come into the new year.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where the team's at right now. I mean, we had a pretty good stretch there in 5 games in 8 days, and it's nice to have a little bit of break, get some girls healthy. So we're excited to get back in the swing of things here.
Let's talk quick about the game against Cavalier that you guys won by 20, 72-52, before we talk about tonight's game. So you got to feel good about going into the new year on the 29th with a big win like that.
Yeah, Cavalier's a tough ball club, and we came out, it's probably the best we've played in a long time. Good ball movement, play as a team. I think we had 4 girls in double figures, so it was a good team victory, and of course, so it's difficult to go to a tough environment like Cavalier, so it was exciting to get that win.
Tonight you've got Central Cass, county rival, county game going on, and they're tough. They're ranked number 4 in the Class B poll for this week, moving up. And so what's kind of the game plan? What are your thoughts coming into this one?
You know, just to compete with them, I think, last year we had a really good, solid game against them. They're a tough ball club. I mean, the last 2 years they've gotten out of the region and represented us really well in state. They've got in tremendous depth. Jay does a great job with that. So tonight, I told the girls to compete, limit the runs that they go on, and just see if we can stand toe-to-toe with them going into the fourth quarter.
On the same note, talking about the Class B poll for this week, you guys are still in the hunt. You're receiving votes, not quite in the top 10. Nope. So you got to be proud again, just the way you guys are performing. They're 6-1, you're 6-2. So you're this should be a very good game on paper. Yeah,
it should be. I mean, I'm hoping we can come out. We both had a little long breaks here, so we'll see if we have our Christmas legs or New Year's legs on us. But no, we've been excited with where we're at. I mean, our losses are against top 10 teams. I mean, so we're competing against some of the best teams in the state. So I'm excited for this team, and hopefully we can get out here with the W and get this program back on the right track.
Anybody we really need to be watching for tonight?
On Central Cass, I mean, Jay goes about 9-10 deep, so you got to watch everybody with him. For us, we're going to try to match some of the depth there. We have typically the same lineup that we go through, so it's just going to be to see if we can match depth for depth.
Coach DC Lucas of the Jaguars for Northern Cass. Good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you, sir.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available, welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org. Digging for three! You betcha!
The pass to Miller outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
As their head coach is Jay Bachman, and Coach Bachman and I had a moment to talk a little bit, and yeah, I mean, a good team here. Again, they are 6-1. Their losses to the defending state champions of Grafton. They lost that game 54-48, and then went on a 2-game win streak over Kenmare 59-32 and a 50-33 win over Thompson. But they've been on a break for quite a while, so we'll hear from Coach Jay Bachman as he talks a little bit about that and what to expect from his team tonight against Northern Cass. On yourliveevent.com, I'm Leaf Bachman talking with the head coach of the Northern Cass High School girls basketball team, the Jaguars, DC Lucas, and Coach. On yourliveevent.com, I'm Leaf Bachman talking with the head coach of the Central Cass Squirrels girls basketball team, Jay Bachman, and Coach Bachman. I think congratulations are in order. Let's start there with Week 6 Class B poll coming out. You guys moved from the 5 spot to the 4 spot, so you got to be happy where you are this far on a 6-1 record.
Yeah, we haven't had a game in almost 3 weeks now. So it's the polls are one thing, but it's hard when you haven't played games. And I mean, we could be 10, we could be 1. It just depends on the night.
Talking about that, taking a step back into memory lane, the 21st was your last game against Thompson, and so this one, like you said, quite the break. So does that make you a little nervous coming into this game against Northern Cass?
Absolutely. They're a rivalry game, so that always plays a part. Plus, not playing plays a part. Luckily, they haven't had a whole lot of games either, so I mean, we might be a little bit on the same wavelength, but. Yeah, definitely, hard when you haven't played in a while. A great team. We're going to play a great team tonight. And a rivalry game. So you put all those things together, and it kind of stacked against us a little bit.
What would you credit to your success so far? I mean, it looks like you've got a deep bench, and you've got some tall players as well. But what do you credit it?
We're deep, and, we work hard. Our goal is, we have our 17 goals we need to get every single week, every single game. And they all come down to hard work, and the girls have really bought into it. We're not a selfish team either. That's the biggest thing, is we're very unselfish. We're willing to spread it and get everybody involved.
So what's going to be the key tonight? Like you said, playing a rivalry game and a good team with Northern Cass. What are your keys to shut them down?
We got to get them out of their comfort zone. We got to keep them guessing. We got to keep them moving. They play quite a few girls too, so depth on depth is going to be one thing, and the last thing, score more points. That's usually a key.
And last question for you: any key players that we really need to be watching for tonight?
My whole team is just really, really well. DeConte, she's our leading scorer right now. Been really, really good all over the place. Jalen Cotton's our leading rebounder right now. She's been just killing those boards for us. Claire Cotton is our second leading scorer off the bench, so that's always, that's tough for teams because they kind of forget about her, and then she gets in there and she's pretty hot from anywhere in the court. So it's just good. We got a lot of good girls, and we'll hit you from a lot of different ways.
Jay Bachman, head coach of the Central Cass Squirrels, as they take on Northern Cass tonight. Best of luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
Wrapping up our Irie Insurance pregame show on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television, I'm Leif Bakken. As we heard from both coaches, depth is going to be key, I think, tonight for both these teams, and we'll have to see how that plays out. Thanks again to Irie Insurance for the pregame show sponsorship. For all your insurance needs, visit Irie Insurance online at IHRYINS.com. We're going to come back. We'll be doing starting lineups in just a bit, and basketball action after that. Don't go anywhere on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television. Northern Cass and Central Cass basketball, Region 1, North Dakota.
This is Jim Berkmeyer, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Macville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
And welcome back on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television. I'm Leif Bach, and glad to have the play-by-play action coming your way as we get to our starting lineups for our team, starting with the Central Cass High School Squirrels. Number 3 is Victoria Richter. She's a guard at 5'5" and a junior for this team. Number 12 is Kaylee McKinnon. She's a senior forward standing at 5'9". Number 23 is DeConte Smith. She's a junior forward standing at 5'8". Number 24, Riley Holzer, a guard at 5'4" and a senior. And number 25 is Jalen Cotton, a senior and center at 5'11". Once again, head coach is Jay Bachman, assisted by Hannah Bresky and Courtney Dixon as well. Squirrels are 6-1, and they are ranked number 4 in the 6th week of the Class B girls basketball poll for North Dakota. On to the Northern Cass Jaguars. Number 2 is Hayden Crockett. She's a 5'7" freshman who plays guard for this team. We've seen good things from her so far this season. Number 10 is, they jumped to number 13, who is Hallie Crockett, the 5'8" junior and guard. Number 10 is Maddie Zwetzig. She's a senior at 5'3", playing guard tonight. Number 21, Allie Slinger, a senior and forward, standing at 5'8". And number 22, also a senior, Emma Lucas. She's a 6-foot forward. Head coach is D.C. Lucas, assisted by Christian Thompson, Jameson Jensen, and Sean Jalbert. On the PA tonight, the AD here for Northern Cass Jaguars, head coach of the boys team, which I would have had the Kindred Jaguars game the other night on Tuesday, but inclement weather not working for us, so we had to postpone that game to February 14th. We're about to be underway with girls basketball in Region 1 of North Dakota on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television. Away we go on a Thursday night. The Squirrels will start with the ball. That's Holzer who passes off to that far wing to McKinnon. She'll drive to the middle of the lane, kick out to Richter. She'll drive to that far block. Now Smith with it. We've got a good one on our hands, folks, as we go driving in for Holzer. Student section says clean block, but the official says a foul. First one of the night to go on Maddie Zwetzig. She was on the shot. We're shooting 2. First off the mark, no good. Second one on the way, rattles in to start the Squirrels off 1-0. Jaguars trying to break a token press. They will, as Crockett brought it up. That's Hallie Crockett, and then it's taken away as she bounced it off her hip. Credit that to McKinnon. Squirrels with that 1-point lead, trying to extend that with their offensive play as we hit 20 seconds on that shot clock. Holzer trying to drive, backs out, gives it to Cotton. Smith trying to drive in, goes out to that far corner, running out of time on the shot clock. Goes up with it, misses everything. Rebound comes down to Hayden Crockett. She'll bring the ball up the floor. 7 minutes to play in the first quarter in North Dakota basketball, trying to pass across the lane. 2 Squirrels are in the way. This one bounces off of Smith, goes out of bounds, so it'll be the Jaguars to inbound off the baseline. Hayden Crockett with that responsibility. Finds Zwetzig. Gets it back to her. Now we're at the top to Hallie Crockett. Lucas, long three-pointer. Around the rim, no good. Rebound is loose. 1 Squirrel on the floor. Rebound will be credited to Crockett, and it'll be offensive, and they'll get another shot at it. Down by 1. Lucas trying to drive in, gets bumped there. Nice defense by the shorter Richter. She'll be credited with the steal as well. Pass off to Smith as she brings it down the floor. Nice job by Zwetzig on the defense. Holzer trying to get her to get off. McKinnon in the middle and then kicked out around the rim and falls in for Jalen Cotton. Nice job by Hayden Crockett, driving hard, going for the desperation shot, and she'll get fouled on it to take her to the free throw line and try to cut into this 3-point lead here as we've played almost 2 minutes. This one falls off the mark, no good on the first free throw attempt here for the Jaguars tonight. In a little Cass County battle. Second one good, looking very similar to what we saw from the Squirrels when they started scoring. 3-1, now your score. Central Cass leading, and they have the ball. McKinnon finding Richter over on that far side of the key. We'll kick it back to the top with Smith trying to go to the block. Nice pass back out, off the board, no good. Rebound, going to be foul on the rebound as Crockett was trying to bring it in. And we're going to stop everything. The official comes over, and athletic director Laxdal will come over with a towel. Somebody spilled their drink. So that foul was on Richter to get everybody caught up there. And I missed who the foul was that Hayden Crockett shot on her. So there are 3 total fouls, with 2 on the Squirrels and 1 on the Jaguars. Standing ovation for Mr. Laxdal to get that cleaned up. Glad you're with us on yourliveevent.com along with Polar Television. Tell all your friends and family to join us for some great girls basketball out of Region 1. Now we'll be able to resume play after that foul and a little bit of a timeout. Crockett to Crockett. This is Hayden Crockett trying to bring the ball up the floor. She calls off Hallie and says, I'll bring it up. Handoff here to Hallie. Lucas sets the screen. Nice little roll. Partially double teamed. Ooh, nice to drive into traffic for Hallie Crockett. You got to appreciate that look, and Squirrels maybe a little bit of sleep on that one as they were all in the right spot, just didn't put a hand in the air. I think that could have stopped things as we're tied up at 3. Smith with the ball now for the Squirrels. Trying to pass down and finds Cotton. Missed shot. Rebound is offensive for the Squirrels to work with again. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Down to the block where Cotton is, using that baseline, trying to go up, and will be fouled. That'll be Slinger. Good attempt there by Jalen Cotton, the 5'11 senior, playing center for her Squirrel team. 2 fouls apiece on these two teams. Does a little jump there. Second shot on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound was to Smith, but there was a lane violation. Defense stepped in first, so we'll try again. Redemption for Cotton there. Take a 2-point lead for the Squirrels, 5-3. 4:50 to play in the first quarter. Nice job by Hallie Crockett. She'll take it coast to coast. Once again, the Squirrels a little lax on the defense. Smith going to try her own move. Doesn't quite work out as Slinger pulls down the defensive rebound. 4:30 to play in the first, 5-5. Good basketball on our hands. 3-pointer on the way for Slinger. Misses it all, but it's an offensive rebound. Hayden Crockett in and out, no good. Now Smith comes up with it. Driving all the way for Smith, no good. Rebound for Crockett. As I was glancing down, Zwetzig in the right spot, goes up, no foul, falls out of the ring. Offensive rebound for Hallie Crockett. This one, as that looked like a hard hit by Richter. Excuse me. Crowd is upset by that as Smith goes up for the shot. And then she is fouled. Wrapped up at 5. We're shooting 2 for the Squirrels. Foul was put on Emma Lucas, the 6-foot senior for the Jaguars. 3 fouls for the Jaguars, 2 on the Squirrels. Smith's first attempt, first trip, I should say, to the free throw line, and she makes the first shot. A couple of players coming in here for the Squirrels, including Claire Cotton wearing the number 1. She'll step into the lane and look like, who was that? Is that Peyton Nelson, I think, that also stepped out there. Second shot coming up for Smith, also good, and gives them a 2-point lead, 7-5 in the first quarter. Press put on. Trying to get out of that. Hallie Crockett tears away, but there's a foul on the Squirrels. That'll go on Holzer, her first. And I was wrong. It's not Nelson that stepped out there. It's Morgan Lee wearing the number 22. Crockett to Crockett. This is Hallie Crockett trying to drive. Good job by Cotton on the defense. This one in and out. No good for Lucas. Offensive rebound for Zwetzig. Crockett kicks out to Lucas. She fakes the 3. Here's Hayden Crockett for 3. No good. Lee will have the rebound. Lee will bring it up herself as well. Smith looking for a 3-point shot off the front of the rim. Rebound will be defensive to Zwetzig. Officials letting the ladies play tonight. Both sides of the court asking for fouls as this one is poked away. by Claire Cotton. And then it goes out of bounds, so inbounding right near the end of the bench there for the Squirrels. And stepping on is Abby Richmond, number 25 for the Jaguars. This one's taken away by Smith as Lucas was trying to find a pass. Drives all the way and puts it through, making a bigger lead for the Squirrels over the Jaguars, 9-5, just at 2:25 to play. Richmond finds looking for Crockett up ahead. Nice little string of passes, but it got out of control towards the end there, so a turnover for the Jaguars. Abby Richmond is a 5'5" junior for the Jaguars. 2:20 to play, 9-5. The Squirrels bring it down the floor. Lee in charge. Holzer, that far side of the key, trying to drive into the lane. Nice job by Richmond on the stop. Kicked out, and a three-pointer put through by Lee. The assist to Holzer. (12-5). Jaguars are looking to respond as Slinger is trying to get out there. Can't quite get to it for the rebound. It'll be Holzer. Cotton. And over to a player who I didn't see step on. That's Delaney Cotton, wearing number 15 for three. That press is really messing with the Jaguars with Smith up ahead. Cotton puts the points in. Smith gets the assist. And a timeout at 1:24 to go, called by Coach D.C. Lucas. 16-5, Squirrels leading the Jaguars on yourliveevent.com. Welcome back on yourliveevent.com and Polar Television. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 16 for the Squirrels, 5 for the Jaguars in this Cass County battle. Pressure put on by the Squirrels once again after that timeout taken by the Jaguars. Hayden Crockett finds Hallie Crockett, trying to get things set up and roll. Richmond trying to gather the ball up. Now Hallie Crockett, nice fake, and then finds Slinger. Great move. I like that a lot. Trying to cut into this. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. 16-7. Squirrels lead. They've got the ball. Drive down to the baseline, and she's going to get the offensive call against her. That is Morgan Lee. There she is on my... So her first, team foul 4 as we break the press and get up ahead. Zwetzig kicks back to Crockett. Hayden Crockett, the freshman. Zwetzig, nice little rotation. Nice, like the pick at the top and then get the block down below. That one going to go against Lee as well. Morgan Lee, a 5'7" senior guard. Just under 30 seconds to play in this quarter as Wetzig hits the first. As I say that, we will see Josie Jensen come onto the floor for the Jaguars. She played a good JV game in that first few quarters. Nice offensive rebound for Crockett. Foul will be called. This one will go on Cotton. That's Claire Cotton. Zwetzig missed there. Crockett with the offensive rebound. Mark it all up. 16-8, I should say. 26 to play. Richmond trying to get the ball in. Goes over the top of Crockett. Into the hands of Richter. Up ahead. Off the board too hard. Ball is loose. Richter trying to drive. Here's a nice drive and put in for McKinnon. She finally makes it into the scorebook on the point side of things. Ahead by 10 now. 2 seconds to go. Crockett stops, pops one from 3 off the board, and that is how we end the first quarter. The Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 18 for the Squirrels of Central Cass, 8 for the Jaguars. On YourLiveEvent.com, more basketball action coming up.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Right after school, I'm right into the workforce. I don't have to go looking for a job, and that's kind of what made me take the step forward into being a diesel tech at NDSCS. No looking back. My name is Eli, and I'm here for my future.
I love my decision. I love the smallness of it and how close everyone is. Some of my other friends went to a 4-year school, and I'm going to be done before them, even with 2 degrees and for a lot less money. My name's Casey, and I'm here for my future.
On YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television, I'm Leaf Bach, and Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard reads 18 for the Squirrels, 8 for the Jaguars. After 1 quarter of play, we're going into quarter 2, and the Jaguars will start with the ball. Looks like we're back to our original 5 for both teams, as this one was tipped away. As I said that, it's actually Delaney Cotton is still out there, the junior. She tipped that one away. Lucas faked. Now Zwetzig. Here's Hallie Crockett. High sky. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Smith comes up with the rebound. Switch pens. Here's Cotton on the outside. That's Jaylyn Cotton. Rebound was Emma Lucas, and then it was trying to find Zwetzig, but almost intercepted and knocked away. So in that first quarter, we saw the press work out for the Squirrels. Here's another 3-point shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound falls down to Jaylyn Cotton. Gonna have to be careful. I've got 2 Cottons next to each other on my stat sheet. Make sure I mark the right one where. Smith on that far wing. Jaylyn Cotton, 3-pointer on the way for Delaney Cotton, no good. Rebound, I'm gonna give that one to Lucas. And then she got tied up, and the possession arrow in favor of the Squirrels from Central Cass. YourLiveEvent.com, glad to bring you the action for both these teams throughout the season. You've probably seen both of them. I've been here at Northern Cass multiple times, and maybe you've caught up with Chase Miller on a couple of these Central Cass games as it's stolen away. Shot is up and no good. Lucas with the rebound. And she was fouled on that rebound by McKinnon. Her first and team foul 7. So we march all the way down to shoot the 1-and-1. 20 for the Squirrels, 9 now for the Jaguars. Second shot on the way for Lucas. Nothing but net, as they used to say. Still a 10-point game in favor of the Squirrels as they bring the ball down the floor. 6:30 to play in the first half. Cotton with it in the corner. Ball worked around to this near side corner where we find McKinnon with it. Nice pass off to Richter. Great job there. Richter goes in the scorebook with some points now. 22-10 lead. And a press put on. Zwetzig trying to get to the ball. It was just a little bit out of her reach, and she steps on the edge and goes out of bounds. So unfortunate turnover there for the Northern Cass Jaguars. But if you're a Squirrels fan, hey, that works out in your favor. The return of Lee, Holzer, and Cotton also stepping on. That's Claire Cotton who comes on. Lee was trying to put on a move and travels with it. But now the Jaguars have to deal with this press. Crockett up ahead to Crockett. Nice job as Hayden Crockett finds her opponent on the back side of her. No foul, and it was last touched by Crockett according to that official. So the Squirrels will get the ball. Lee in charge of the Squirrels at the top of the key. Loses her dribble on her own, picks it up now. On the way to Holzer. Driving in, gets tripped up. They are going to call foul. I felt like she took 2 big steps and tripped up herself, but must have found a foot there. Official has a better view than I do from up here. Block going to be called on Hayden Crockett, her first, and team foul 4. Called it on the shot as well as, as the first one's missed by Holzer. Looking to extend the lead to 13. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound is a battle. Smith ends up finding it. Ball finally gets back to the top of the key. Slinger found herself on the floor, and nice score here. DC Lucas is not happy. We're taking a minute timeout. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 24 for the Squirrels, 10 for the Jaguars. On YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
24 for the Squirrels, 10 for the Jaguars on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. I'm Leaf Bach, and on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar TV. Jaguars trying to get past this press, and it's been a struggle for them as it's taken away by Cotton, but then taken back by Crockett. Hayden Crockett brings the ball down the floor. Now Hallie Crockett will be in charge of things. Coach Lucas called that minute-long timeout. Not happy about what's going on out there. This one taken away by the Squirrels. This is Holzer with the ball out on top. Finds Claire Cotton, and then a shot from the corner from Lee. Rebound comes down to Zwetzig, who's been all over the floor. She's been doing a nice job trying to get around the floor and everywhere. Rebound, nice job there. No call as Lee finds Smith. Up ahead to Cotton. Rebound for Smith. Puts it back up. No good. Another offensive rebound for her. And finally, she goes in. (26-10), just under 4 minutes to play in the first half. From up here, it looks like the Jaguars are a little bit tired as the ball is knocked away, and then Cotton tips it out of bounds. Zwedzig was just a little slow trying to get to that one. Jensen going to make a return along with Richmond for the Jaguars. Did we dig deeper into the bench on the other side of the floor? It looks like McKinnon's back out there, and I believe one of the Cottons returned. Hayden Crockett. This is Hayden Crockett who's got the ball for the Northern Cache Jaguars. Now Hallie Crockett in the corner. Jensen on the side. Nice pass back, trying to do a screen, and they're going to call that one on the Squirrels. McKinnon gets her second foul. This will bring Richter back in. McKinnon, a little frustrated. Coach Bachman having a word with the official, talking about that, wanting it to be the other way, as Jensen puts that shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Richter. Give the Squirrels a chance here. (26-10), 3:20 to play in the second quarter of North Dakota girls basketball. Foul going to be called here on Jensen, tripping up Claire Cotton. And that'll be Jensen's first. Team foul 5. So for the Jaguars, they're in decent position with only 5 team fouls. If you're cheering on the Squirrels, they're in a little bit of trouble with 8 right now. As we see Kayla Treader step on for the Jaguars. She's on the far side wearing 20 and that black leg sleeve. Slinger comes up to play defense, and I'm just going to say this about Holzer. Good job acting that one out a little bit more dramatic than maybe that push was. Still a push, still a foul, but she definitely drew the attention of the official there. And that's a second one for Slinger. Richter thought about driving at the 3-minute mark, decides to back off. Ball on the far side with Holzer. Now work to this side. Claire Cotton for 3, no good. Rebound falls down to Richter though. Smith back to Richter. Now we'll go to the far side. Holzer thought about it. Now drive that baseline, gets around her defender. Richmond will draw the foul. And right as I said that the Jaguars were doing all right in the foul category, now they're up to 7. That's the first one on Richmond. This is the third trip for Holzer, who misses her first shot. She is 1 for 5 now. So if you're a Jaguar, maybe taking note here, Aiden, that you want to foul Holzer from here on out, because she's not doing so hot from the line. As I say that, she sinks the second. She's 2 for 6. Hallie Crockett bringing the ball down the floor. This one knocked away and then taken away by Cotton. Smith trying to drive in, goes up, puts the basket in, and gets fouled. Good job there by Smith. Stepping back onto the floor is Jalen Cotton. Richter will step off. Smith has one shot coming her way with a 29-10 lead for the Squirrels on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. That shot also good. A nice little old-fashioned three-point play, as some folks may remember. Hayden Crockett gets trapped, finds Hallie Crockett. Now they get across to Treader. She's got some open space, trying to find Slinger, but taken away by Cotton. That's her third steal. Smith trying to drive in, and I believe Treader going to draw this foul. So we'll line things up. Treader's first, team foul 9. Substitutes to come in. Lucas, Zwedzig, and Jensen on. Treader, Richmond, and Slinger off. 20-point lead for the Squirrels as we approach 2 minutes to play in the first half. Fouling is a factor here in the last 2 minutes. 9 for the Jaguars, 8 for the Squirrels as Smith misses that. And the rebound comes down to Crockett. As I glance up, Claire Cotton going to get a foul here, pushing Hallie Crockett. Smith's first miss at the free throw line, by the way. She's 3 for 4 as we go to Crockett, who this will be Hallie Crockett's first time. One and one off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound falls down to Smith. Nice pass up ahead, a miss, and a defensive rebound for Lucas. The rim just not working out for the Squirrels in that one. Hayden Crockett almost loses it, gets it back to Zwetzig for the Jaguars. 1:35 to play in the second. Zwetzig finds Hallie Crockett, sets a pick for her, and then a foul going to be called, looks like Richter. Now that'll be 10 fouls on the team, 2 for Miss Richter. So 2 shots coming up for Crockett. That one will be good. We'll talk maybe, hopefully at halftime, a little bit about the Class B girls poll, as the second one is good for Crockett. Central Cass moving from the 5 to the 4 spot this week in the poll. We heard Coach Bachman talk about being nervous about this game after not playing since the 21st. Here's Holzer on a three-point shot and nails it from the corner. The assist for Richter. As Crockett almost gets trapped, now Jensen to Zwetzig. Lucas trying to drive in. It's taken away by Smith. The floor is slippery out there. It's from all of the cold, cold snow from outside, must have made its way in, covered the floor. Everybody put on a pair of skates and we'll play, I don't know, skate the ball, skate a ball. That foul was put on Lucas as Jalen Cotton hits that first free throw. Both teams at 10 team fouls. Second one also good. Lucas steps off of the floor, and it prompts Elsie Sand to come in, or Elise Sand, excuse me. 35-12. Crockett kind of comes around the corner, and that's a good little shot. Off the back of the rim, falling through. Approaching 30 seconds. Here's Cotton from the corner for 3. That's her second 3 of the night. Delaney Cotton, the 5'9" junior. Trying to break the press. The Jaguars do successfully. Trying to answer back. Hallie Crockett off the backboard. No good. Rebound will be offensive to Zwetzig. Hayden Crockett driving in. Goes up. No foul. Smith with the rebound. She'll drive in, off the board, no good. Rebound falls down defensively to Zwetzig, and she'll just hold on to it. And that is how things close out in the first half. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 38 for Central Cass Squirrels, 14 for the Northern Cass Jaguars. I'm going to do a little stat counting, get my calculator out, and we'll figure it all out. Come back with some halftime statistics. This is YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television. The Squirrels leading the Jaguars 38-14.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
RDK Enterprises invites you to Winter Conference 2022, January 19, 20, and 21, all 3 days. You choose whichever day fits your schedule. It's at the Avalon Event Center, Fargo. Winter Conference 2022. You'll get to hear directly from agronomists, engineers, and other employees focused on improving farm operations. Winter Conference 2022, truly focused on you and the future of your farm. To register, visit precisionplanting.com or call RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119.
My dream career is to be an esthetician because it allows me to branch out and do different things on different people every day.
My dream career is to be a cosmetologist, and that's because I enjoy putting a smile on other people's faces. Putting a smile on other people's faces also puts a smile on my face.
My dream career is to be a massage therapist because I get to help people every day.
My dream career is becoming a nail tech because there are endless possibilities and I can get really creative with it.
Welcome back on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar TV as we've got some cheerleaders doing a little dance here for a halftime show. And here at halftime, Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard shows 38 for the Squirrels, 14 for the Jaguars, as it's been tough for the Jaguars to get past the press put on by the Squirrels in this rivalry game. And got to credit the Squirrels. We heard Coach Jay Bachman talk about how they share the ball, and they do a nice job working the ball around. They've got it all over the place, and they've showed that plenty of people on, can shoot the three-pointer. They're able to drive in. And on the same token, we've seen the Squirrels a little lazy, I will call it, on the defensive side, where they've let the Jaguars score a few easy ones. But since then, since the, probably the transition between the first and second quarter, they stopped that. So we'll see how things kind of go for the Jaguars. For them, they had some good shots. They've been able to put some up at the free throw line, but it's been a little bit weird for both teams. The rim is making them rattle out, and so that's been tough. Let's start off with the Northern Cass Jaguars for the statistics. Hallie Crockett leading the way in scoring with 8. She's got 3 from the field, and she's 2 for 3 at the free throw line. On the rebounding side of things, 17 total rebounds for the Jaguars in this first half. The leader there has been Maddie Zwetzig. She's got 5 of those 17. And then here's where things get interesting. We're going to talk about steals for the Squirrels in just a little bit. I only have one steal marked down. Hayden Crockett took one away from the Squirrels, and that's the only steal that I've got wrote down. The officials have really been letting them play, as one might say, or as others might say, swallowing their whistles maybe. Take that how you'd like. There's been some arguments from both sides of the floor on that. So let's move on to the Central Cass Squirrels, who leading in scoring right now has been DeConte Smith. She has 9 points. She's had 3 field goals, and then she's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 16 total rebounds. She leads there as well with 7 of the 16. Quite a few assists for all the Squirrels, which again, talking about sharing the ball. And for the steals side of things, the leader in steals is Delaney Cotton, who came off the bench. She's the 5'9" junior, and she has 3 steals. But again, the Squirrels have been able to kind of fly around and find the ball and get some steals. So what's going to be the keys coming up? Well, for the Jaguars, they're going to have some more precise passing. That knocks down the steals. They're also going to have to take some shots that they know they can take. They did out-rebound their opponents by 1, according to my unofficial stats. But I think you got to get in there and try to box out a little bit more, especially if the officials are going to let it be a little leeway. As for the Central Cass Squirrels, I think they've been doing a good job. I mean, they've been executing their plays. They're finding open people on the outside. All kinds of good things going on there. So got to give them credit that if they can keep running their plays and just kind of keep opening the floor up, they're finding their outside shots. They're finding inside drives. So good things there. But just got to make sure they pick things up and stay high on defense. Otherwise, could get a little bit ugly. But they've got a good, comfortable lead, so we'll see what Coach Bachman does. It's 38 for the Squirrels of Central Cass, 14 for the Northern Cass Jaguars on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard from the Palace on the Prairie. I'm Leif Bakken. More basketball action from Region 1 of North Dakota girls basketball coming your way. We'll get a few score updates here in just a bit as well on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television.
We have 3 TVs in the house, and we had boxes and wires.
I called Polar, and she said, we're switching to streaming.
We were up and running in just no time. I can be in the kitchen making dinner, doing other things, and Daryl can be downstairs watching baseball or whatever he's watching, and we have no interference at all.
Watch anything you want from anywhere with Polar Streaming TV. Call today or visit polarcom.com to learn more.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
I'm Rachel Kringstead.
And I'm Jacob Kringstead.
And we are Polar customers.
At Safety Pole, we work directly with our customers to find solutions that work for them.
As small business owners, we wear a lot of hats. We handle so much of our customers' information every day that we don't feel comfortable being our own IT department.
With Polar taking care of our IT, we can focus on taking care of our customers.
Call today or visit polarcom.com to protect your customers' data with Polar Extreme IT.
On YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television, I'm Leif Bakken. Aiden helping me out on the camera. We appreciate his help and appreciate the others who have helped out here at Northern Cass. I have done Northern Cass games. Central Cass games also heard here on YourLiveEvent.com. And so glad to have these two rivals come together and trying to play some good basketball. That's what we're trying to get done. 38-14, the Squirrels lead, and we talked about some of the keys between the two teams. Just a FYI, in other Region 1 North Dakota girls basketball, Maple River over Enderlin at halftime, 25-21 right now. So you can switch over on YourLiveEvent.com to watch some of that, but appreciate you leaving this tab up to watch more of this game. I was telling my friend Aiden here before our game started, I was disappointed that the weather messed up our Tuesday night plans because we were going to have a good one here at Northern Cass between the Jaguars and the Vikings of Kindred, who are defending state champs, if I'm not mistaken, on the boys' side of things. So it would have been fun. It would have been good, but we had to cancel things because it was blizzarding. Who'd have thought? Northwest Minnesota and eastern North Dakota, blizzards just happening. We're going to resume play here for girls Region 1 basketball as the Jaguars and Squirrels get back after it. Emma Lucas gets a handoff from Hallie Crockett, misses the three-point shot, and Smith comes up with the rebound. Here is going to be a foul. Aiden, you're getting props. I'm getting results that say you're doing a great job, so keep up the good work. I hope I didn't jinx it. Broadcaster's curse. 7:45 to play in the third quarter. The Squirrels bringing the ball down the floor after that foul that was by Hayden Crockett, her second. And team foul 1 in this second half. Now we have another foul on the Jaguars. That'll be Zwetzig, her second. Team foul 2 in the second half. Holzer will be the one to shoot 2. This one off the back of the rim and then falls for her. She is 3 for 7. She's been struggling a little bit in that first half, and now she nails 2 of them in a row. Brings her up to 50%, 4 for 8. Here's that dreaded press, the Jaguars, and now they find an open Hayden Crockett on the other end. Too hard off the board. That's unfortunate. Good job by Jalen Cotton on the defensive rebound. A 40-14 lead for the Squirrels as Richter is under the basket. Lucas comes up, but that doesn't stop Richter from scoring. Break that press again. Zwetzig underneath. Now out to Crockett. Here's a long 2-point shot. It's good. Holzer bringing the ball down the floor. Finds Cotton at the free throw line. Back out to Holzer with that 42-16 lead with 6:45 to play here in the third quarter. Drive in by McKinnon. We haven't seen her in a little while as Smith gets trapped on the baseline. Nice cross pass as McKinnon takes a 3-point shot. Misses everything. That one last touched by the Squirrels, so the Jaguars get a chance here. 6:31 to play in the third. Jaguars are going to try to break the press McKinnon is putting on. Crockett going to drive in. Finds Lucas, now over to Hayden Crockett. Thought about that 3-point shot, drives in, off the board. She's just having a tough time tonight. Hayden Crockett is. Holzer pass to Richter underneath. Hayden flies by. And Richter with the points. Zwetzig was trying to go back to Lucas, and Lucas wasn't paying attention, ran past, and this one will be an unfortunate turnover for the Jaguars. A 44-16 lead, 6 minutes to play in the third. Squirrels trying to extend that lead. Lucas behind Smith pretty hard. Kicks back out. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound, going to be jump ball. As Crockett ripped it away, official blew the whistle just before she got possession. Squirrels to inbound. Nice inbound to Cotton, but can't get it to fall in. Offensive rebound for Richter. She goes up and gets fouled. Excuse me, I looked down to mark the rebound, and it was Cotton. Jalen Cotton is a 5'11 senior for this Squirrel team. Free throw good. Hayden Crockett draws her third foul of the game. Team foul 3 in this second half. Second shot on the way. Around the rim, no good. Rebound to Slinger. And then they get Smith for her first foul. 5 for 7, Jalen Cotton is from the line. Hayden Crockett pass to Zwetzig, out to Hallie Crockett. Now Lucas steps out, but that's Crockett still has it. Slinger, Zwetzig in the corner. Now we're back to the top of the key with Crockett. Turn around, Slinger underneath, and they're going to call Smith as she gets called for the foul from behind. So Slinger to shoot 2. Smith visibly upset about that one, saying she hit the ball. And very quickly, Smith has drawn 2 here in this third quarter. Slinger, first time to the free throw line, makes the first. Going to see a little bit of a switch out here. As McKinnon comes onto the floor, Richter steps off. This one off the mark, Smith with the rebound. Smith going to try to drive, no foul, rebound down to Lucas. Smith slow to get up. As she trails behind, here's a 3-point shot for Crockett off the front of the rim. Rebound going to be far out, and Jalen Cotton comes up with it for a defensive rebound. Drives in, no good. Rebound loose, out of bounds. Last touched by the Jaguars. Smith limping on that 1 foot as she comes off the floor, and Delaney Cotton steps on. Trying to walk it off on the sideline. Inbound comes in. That was supposed to be the Squirrels basketball. Coach Bachman trying to tell that official that, but Lucas finds Crockett, and Hayden Crockett gets her first field goal. Timeout is called now as Coach Bachman wants to argue his case, but I don't know if you can win this case now because you already gave the ball to the other team and then they scored, but maybe you can. So he's trying to explain to the officials that they were, and I'm on his side, because when it went out of bounds, the horn blew for the substitute to come in. Smith got off the floor as fast as she could and hobbled off, and the official standing by Bachman nods his head, says, I think he's finally agreeing with him, but now we're at this point. I don't think you can change anything. Squirrels will inbound after their own timeout, up 45-19 with 4:40 to play on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. McKinnon trying to go against Hayden Crockett, will get the points and be fouled. As I say that, it was actually against Hallie Crockett, her first. The shot is missed by McKinnon, and now the Jaguars are trying to bring the ball up the floor. Hayden Crockett, the freshman, trying to drive that baseline, finds Zwetzig. Out to Hallie. Crockett, now Lucas trying to drive and gets pushed from behind by Cotton. That's Jalen Cotton's first foul. Team foul 3 for this Central Cass Squirrels team. Richmond steps onto the floor to replace Zwetzig right now. Oh, actually, they put that one on Holzer, her second. Ball is lost and now picked up. Cotton gets another steal, her fourth on the night. Trying to find Jalen Cotton. Kicks the ball out. Ball is still rolling on the floor and now finally recovered by the Squirrels. That was odd. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Hayden Crockett. And now another foul will be called. They'll put that on Lee. Her third. Team foul 4. Both teams with 4 fouls. McKinnon steps off the floor, and we see the return of Claire Cotton. I believe all 3 Cottons are out there. So that makes my job harder. And 2 Crockett's. They pass the ball between each other. Lucas back to Hallie Crockett. She'll shoot from the block. I like that. I don't know about you, Aiden, but I like that. Little floater jumper shot. 3:35, 47-21. Squirrels still with a big lead. Claire Cotton goes in, no foul. Rebound pulled down by Lucas. Break the press. Richmond goes up, no good, trying to get her own rebound. It'll fall to Claire Cotton instead. Claire Cotton with the ball, finds Jalen Cotton on the far side to Lee. Now underneath to Delaney. Cotton. There you go. All 3 of them getting their names announced. 2:50 to play, 49-21. Lucas trying to find Slinger. She finds an open spot underneath. Just a little hard off the board. Richmond with the offensive rebound and the putback. Trying to cut into that 49-23 score. 2:30 to play in the third. We've still got another quarter to go. Ooh, this one taken away by Crockett. There's the steal that they needed. Talked about at halftime. Now taken away on the other end by Jalen Cotton. Holzer with the ball, backs things out, and lets everybody set up. Lee gonna drive. Nice job by Crockett picking her up. Approaching 2 minutes to go. Bounce pass out. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Lucas is gathered up. Breaks the press. Hayden Crockett was down there. Slinger, offensive rebound, puts it back and gets fouled before, I should say, as she's shooting. Trying to make that work out in her favor. Gets quiet here at the Palace on the Prairie. 49-23 lead for the Central Cass Squirrels. Slinger hits the first of two. Smith, good to see her back in and doing okay. Don't know if she got her ankle wrapped up or not, but good to see she's back in. Richter also on the floor. Treader stepping on for the Jaguars. Slinger takes the second shot, is good, and will stop play in order for Slinger to step off and Jensen to step back on for the Jaguars. 49-25. 1:52 to play in the third. The Squirrels lead. Richter, nice move to go draw down, and she'll put it in. Hallie Crockett going to draw that foul. One shot coming up for Richter. That is the second foul on Crockett. Both teams have 5 fouls. Looking for a 3-point play. No good. Rebound comes down to Richmond. I've been calling her not that. 3-point from the corner. Nailed by Hallie Crockett. First 3-pointer of the night for the Jaguars. 51-28, still trailing, 1:25 in the third to go. Lee over to Smith. Now finds Holzer on that far wing. Sets a pick. Trying to gather it up is Claire Cotton. Got to be careful there, Jensen. Smith trying to do a move. No shot. They're going to call the foul on the floor on Richmond. Good inbound for the Squirrels as we approach a minute to go in the third. Corner 3 to respond. No good, but an offensive rebound. Richmond gets in there, grabs the ball. Jump ball will be called. Claire Cotton is a 5'10 junior and a forward for the team, doing a nice job in there. We heard Coach Bachman talk about how she leads the team in scoring off the bench. This one passed up ahead, stolen away by Cotton. Puts the ball up in a lane shot, no good. Rebound falls down to Crockett. This one knocked away by Squirrels, or last touch by the Squirrels. Richmond will inbound the ball, finds Hallie Crockett to bring it up. Good screen, far 2-point shot. That's kind of a sweet spot for Hallie Crockett. Down by 21 now, 51-30 with 25 to play in the third. Trying to make it a manageable hole to come out of. Looking for a 3-point shot is Holzer. Treader comes up with the rebound. Trying to pass over to Richmond. This one tipped last by the Squirrels as it rolls out of bounds. Gonna have to go from the corner. A little more difficult, not quite the corner though. This is Ellie Lucas, who I missed stepping onto the floor. She came on and inbounds, offensive rebound for Treader, and then Smith comes up with it off of Treader's shot. Smith driving in, running out of time. Rebound Treader will get, and that's how we close out the third. 51 for the Squirrels, 30 for the Jaguars on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're going into the fourth quarter on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar Television.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
The Squirrels lead the Jaguars 51-30 in this Cass County rivalry. On YourLiveEvent.com and Polar TV, I'm Leif Bakken. Fourth quarter action coming your way. As the Squirrels get to start the quarter off with it. McKinnon back in the game, driving. Nice job by Lucas. That's Emma Lucas, yes. With the block, first block of the night. According to my stats, that is. Delaney Cotton to inbound for the Squirrels. Finds Smith. She kicks it out as all the other Squirrels were hanging out on the perimeter. The outer branches. Nice cut in by Holzer. Smith with the assist. Great job. Got to break this press. Crockett backing herself into a corner. Lucas gets triple teams. Wetzig thought about a three from the corner. Kicks it across now to Hayden Crockett. Long three-point shot. Misses it all. Offensive rebound for Lucas, though. Won't work out. Now Cotton comes up with it. McKinnon will take that elbow shot. Offensive rebound, and then the putback for Jalen Cotton. 55-30, 6:50 to play in the game. Up ahead to Slinger. Smith with a block. This is going to be the quarter of action that everybody's been waiting for. Down by 25. Jaguars have some work to put in. Lucas on a fadeaway baseline shot, no good. Smith comes up with the rebound. Up ahead to Cotton, who puts it in. Good job for Delaney Cotton. Extending to a 27-point lead with 6:30 to play. Hallie Crockett got double teamed. She bounce passes, a two-bounce pass up to Slinger. Nice, I'm going to call that baseline shot a little bit further out for Slinger. I appreciate that shot, and it was a good look for her. Smith trying to drive in, and it'll be a foul on the floor. I believe they'll put this one on Hallie Crockett. Third foul for Crockett, team foul 7, so we'll shoot the 1-and-1 with 6:05 to play in the game. Five fouls for the Squirrels on the team as this one is off the mark for Smith. Zwetzig with the rebound, and she'll bring the ball down the floor. Crockett not quite the shot she wanted. As Smith tries to pass up ahead to Cotton, now it'll be stolen away by Zwetzig. Crockett gets this one poked away by Smith. Try to chase it down. Cotton comes up with it. And a timeout will be called. We'll take a timeout as well here on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar TV. Dakota Heritage Bank, 57. Scoreboard says 57 for the Squirrels, 32 for the Jaguars.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
57-32, Central Cass over Northern Cass on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar TV. I'm Leaf Bach and glad to have the play-by-play action for you tonight in this Region 1 North Dakota girls matchup. Last time we heard it was 25-21 if I remember right. Let me look quick. It was Maple River Co-op over Enderlin as this rebound falls down to the Jaguars off the Squirrels' miss. Hayden Crockett goes for a desperation shot and gets fouled. So she'll travel to the line for 2. (57-32). Shot will rattle home here for Hayden Crockett. Zwetzig steps off, Richmond steps on. As Abby Richmond is a 5'5" senior for this Jaguar team. Second shot is a miss. Rebound falls and will be jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Jaguars. Lucas to inbound, finds Crockett on the far side. Back to Lucas as she gets a turnaround shot, and Smith will get called on the foul. Third foul for Smith. Both teams at 7, so we're in the single bonus for each. As that falls in for the senior Emma Lucas, 6 foot forward. Second one also good. 4 for 4 for Emma Lucas on the free throw line. Down by 22, 5:10 to play. Nice quick up to Claire Cotton from Smith. No good. Rebound falls down to Richmond. Hayden Crockett trying to drive. Double teamed. Tries to get the ball out. Finds Richmond. Here's Slinger. Long three-point shot on the way. Off the rim. No good. Rebound offensive. Richmond saves it in. But Smith comes up with the steal. Driving in is Smith, and she gets fouled and slow to get up. She will be shooting 2 here. Hallie Crockett with 4 fouls. Official checking on Smith. Again, gingerly stepping on that right foot. Looking for the three-point play, no good. As the rebound falls to Lucas. And the Jaguars bring the ball down the floor. This is Abby Richmond trying to find Lucas. Stolen away by Smith. Smith on the drive. Nobody in front of her. No problems. Timeout going to be taken. We'll take a timeout as well. 61 for the Squirrels, 35 for the Jaguars. And the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar TV.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
61-35, Central Cass over Northern Cass here in the fourth quarter on YourLiveEvent.com and Polar TV. I'm Leaf Bach, and the Jaguars trying to cut into that lead. Smith did take a seat for the Squirrels. As I say that, Emma Lucas nailing a three-pointer, the second one for the Jaguars. Big three-pointer there as we approach 4 minutes to go. Squirrels will bring the ball down the floor. Richter over to Claire Cotton. Lee driving in, back out to Cotton. Three-pointer, misses it all, and lands on the floor before Richter can save it. So turnover. Jaguars trying to claw their way out of a hole. As Richter is driving in, she gets called for the carry. Haven't seen that call in a while. So turnover. We go back to the Squirrels side of the floor. Jalen Cotton and Slinger really battling in the post position. 3 seconds going to be called on Cotton as the ball was being worked around. And so turnover after turnover. Treader steps on for the Jaguars. Richmond steps off. 8 fouls for the Jaguars, 7 on the Squirrels as this little handoff pass goes to Lucas. That's a nice little jumper for her. Maple River 50, Enderlin 41 with 4:33 left in the game. There's an update there for you. In other Region 1 girls basketball, Squirrels lose this one to Lucas on the steal. And then stolen right back by Cotton. Cotton to Cotton. Jalen Cotton with the points. Delaney Cotton with the steal and the assist. I said Delaney and I meant that's Claire. (63-40). Jaguars trying to work the ball in. Lucas trips up after the ball was nicked away. And then Lee comes up with the steal. Richter drives in, kick back out. Lee for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Jalen Cotton, and the conversion as well. 65-40, 2:20 to go in this game from Northern Cass High School. Little wing shot for Hallie Crockett, no good, but the putback for Lucas will work out. 2-minute warning. 65-42. Squirrels in the lead and with the ball. McKinnon trying to drive into the lane. Double team goes up, in and out, no good. Gets her own rebound though. Now a foul will be called. Believe it or not, according to my statistics, Kaylee McKinnon, the 5'9" senior, that was her first rebound of the night. This one rolls and falls in favor of McKinnon. She had a single free throw attempt earlier that didn't quite work out, but nails that one as she takes a second shot, no good. Rebound falls offensively. This is Peyton Nelson who just stepped onto the floor. She'll go in the scorebook. As Crockett is driving the ball down the floor, she gets fouled. We're going to see some more players step in for both of these teams. The return of Emma Lucas. We'll see Sand come on. That's Elise Sand, 5'9" junior. Wearing the number 23. Let's see, wearing the number 2 is Camry Nelson for the Squirrels. As I look down and away. Okay, that will be Delaney Cotton. All right, 1:30 to play. Taylor Severson with the ball. Nelson, down to Nelson. Nice job there. My pen keeps getting stuck on the paper. That is Addison Rust with the ball, handing off to, uh-oh, I don't have a 32 on my, I believe that's Noelle Erickson. No, it's not. Hopefully I can find the name as 32. Takes a drive to the baseline, puts it up and in. Jaguars go wild for that shot and make. 70-45. We go 40 seconds to go in the game. Nelson to Nelson. Now Severson on the near side. Into Nelson in the paint. She'll drive, turnaround shot off the glass and good for Peyton Nelson. Emma Lucas slowly bringing the ball up the floor. Comes across to Mystery 32. Aiden, help me out with who number 32 is if you figure it out for me. She might not be on the roster. Her name is Reese. I know that much now. As this one bounces in, and a final score here of 72 for the Squirrels and 45 for the Jaguars on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. And we'll hopefully get some player comments and coaches' comments coming up in just a little bit here on yourliveevent.com and Polar TV. But a final of 72-45, Central Cass over Northern Cass here in this rivalry. We'll be back with some statistics and post-game comments along with the RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. All of that coming up in just a bit.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
Starting off on some smaller projects to get me worked up to some of the bigger things built around here.
The atmosphere in the shop is very, very team-based, which is great.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that you know people are really going to appreciate.
This is Jim Berkemeyer, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
We be insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsborough, Macville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. On the Bud Light main stage, hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kix, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Thanks for sticking around on yourliveevent.com and Polar TV. I'm Leaf Bach, and glad to have brought you the play-by-play action for this Central Cass, Northern Cass, Region 1 North Dakota girls basketball game as the Squirrels of Central Cass beat the Northern Cass Jaguars 72-45 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Let's talk a little bit about the statistics for these two teams, starting off with the Northern Cass Jaguars. They kept it fairly close at the beginning, and then things started to kind of pull away in that first quarter for the Squirrels. They started to score a little bit more, and the officials had, as some would put it, swallowed their whistles. As others would put it, let them play. I'll let you be make the decision on that, as you got to experience the game. So we saw a first quarter end score of 18-8. It was all Central Cass, 38-14 at halftime, 51-30 after 3, and 72-45 again is the final. 12 for 18, so not too bad for the Jaguars from the free throw line. Your leader in scoring was Hayden Crockett. She had 17 with 6 field goals, 1 3-pointer, and she was 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Emma Lucas was next at 11. She was 4 for 4 from the free throw line with 2 field goals and a 3-pointer. And then the next was Slinger with 7. She was 3 for 4 on free throws and had 2 2-pointers. On the rebounding, they actually out-rebounded their opponents. 17 in the first half, 20 in the second for a total of 37. Rebound leader was Lucas with 11, 4 in the first half and 7 in the second. 4 assists for this game. Hayden Crockett with 3 of those 4. Only 4 steals. You're going to see that come into play here in a second. 4 steals for the Jaguars. 1 for both Crockett's. 1 for Zwetzig and 1 for Lucas. And then 1 block by Lucas in this game. It happened in the fourth quarter. We saw 1 block in the fourth quarter by Smith, who did an amazing job tonight for her Central Cass Squirrel team. She also led their team in points with, it was actually Jalen Cotton who led the way for the Central Cass Squirrels with 15. She had 5 field goals, and she was 4 for 7 on the free throw line for 15. We saw DeConte Smith with 13 points. She had 5 field goals, no threes, and she was 3 for 6 for 50% on the free throw line. Again, 13 points there. They were 14 for 28, the Squirrels were, from the free throw line, with 16 rebounds in the first, 16 in the second half, and that adds up to 32. So, again, the Jaguars out-rebounded by 5, and Smith was the leader in rebounding for the Squirrels with 13. She had 7 in the first and 6 in the second half. In the assist category, 11 assists. We heard Coach Bachman talk about sharing the ball and how they work it around, and that's what they did. Smith led the way with 3 of the 11, otherwise a handful of others with a few assists as well. In the steals category, this is where it makes a big difference. 17 steals for the Squirrels tonight. 4 to be the leader was Smith. She'd have to be our player of the game. I'd have to say as well that Delaney Cotton, coming off of the bench, she had 4 to be tied at the lead. And then 2 for Jalen Cotton. Claire Cotton had 2. We saw Lee with 2. And Holzer also had 2. So lots of steals going on out there for the Squirrels. Again, that 1 block for Smith. And there's a look at your statistics. A couple other, they went into their bench. We saw Peyton Nelson come in and make 4 points. We also saw Camry Nelson with 2. And that's kind of how the scoring went for the Squirrels. Good job by everybody out there. And look here, we'll come back in just a bit. Hopefully we'll have somebody from the Jaguars coming up to visit with us, whether that be Coach Lucas or one of the players as well. And we'll also be looking here at the what's coming up for the teams ahead for both of these teams. Again, last update was Maple River over Enderlin 50-41 in other Region 1 basketball. And yeah, we'll be coming right back with some more here from the Palace on the Prairie. Northern Cass falls to Central Cass Squirrels 72-45. We'll be right back.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Right after school, I'm right into the workforce. I don't have to go looking for a job, and that's kind of what made me take the step forward into being a diesel tech at NDSCS. No looking back. My name is Eli, and I'm here for my future.
I love my decision. I love the smallness of it and how close everyone is. Some of my other friends went to a four-year school, and I'm going to be done before them, even with 2 degrees and for a lot less money. My name's Casey, and I'm here for my future.
The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online at northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsboro, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
Thanks for sticking around on yourliveevent.com, Polar TV. I'm Leaf Bakken as we get to wrapping a few things up here on our game from the Palace on the Prairie, Northern Cass High School. Squirrels of Central Cass beating the Northern Cass Jaguars 72-45 in this one. Just got the update that Maple River beat Enderlin 63-49 in a final score for that one. As we talk a little more about our two teams here, and we're going to award our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the game here shortly as well. Let me take a deep breath. Whew. In the first quarter for this game, it was 18-8, Central Cass leading Northern Cass. 38-14 was where we were at halftime. 51-30 after 3, and 72-45 after 4. So what's that mean? With this win, that puts the Central Cass Squirrels at a 7-1 record. They'll be heading home. They'll be heading home tonight, obviously. And for January 10th, the 7:30 tip-off against Lisbon at home. Then they'll be at Carrington away at Carrington on the 13th. Then at Oaks High School on the 15th. 18th, they've got a good string going on. 18th at home against Linton HMB. 20th, Hankinson at home. They'll host on the 21st. They'll host Hillsboro Central Valley, so that should be a good one. And then a little break, Oak Grove. They go to Oak Grove on the 25th. So kind of a run here coming up for the Squirrels. So after taking a break from the 21st until tonight, they've got a big run coming up. They go 7-1 on the season. They are ranked 4 this week in the Class B poll, which we'll come to and talk about in just a second. As for the Northern Cache Jaguars, well, they go to 6-3 now with this loss. They will be away on the 10th against Sargent County, away on the 13th at Grafton High School. That'll be a tough one there. And then away at Hillsborough Central Valley on the 15th at, that's a 2:30 tip-off, by the way. 17th, home against Enderlin. And then a little bit of a break to play North Border at home on the 22nd of January. So a little bit of a run here for the Jaguars as well. But they've had some tight runs last year as they came to the end of the year. And so, again, the Jaguars now 6-3 on the season. Well, let's take a look and quick talk about the 6th week of the Class B girls basketball poll. Then I will finally get to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. And so this week, Kindred remaining number 1 with 14 first-place votes. They are 9-0 to my knowledge. 4 wins. Minnewacan was 8-0. They're in the number 2 spot. Grafton 3, Central Cass 4, Rugby 5, Linton HMB 6-1 record for them, and they're in the number 6 slot. Shiloh Christian 7-2 in the 7, Thompson 6-1 in the 8 slot, Garrison 8-0, Edgeley, Colm, Montpelier in 9-0 in the 10 slot. So they might be making their way higher depending on how things go. Others receiving votes, Langdon, Edmore, Munich, Bowman County, and Northern Cass, as I mentioned earlier in the game. So there's a look at this week's class poll. That's released on Monday nights for folks to check out. Well, let's get to your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. RDK Enterprises. Visit RDK Enterprises at their location in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota to learn about available rebates and financing. Hey, are your meters updated? Have you got that fixed? Have you got the planter fixed? Why not get that fixed now, put it in the shop, and then come spring, you just get to hit the field. Talk to the guys at RDK Enterprises or RDK Enterprises, planterdoc.com is their website. And RDK Enterprises. Precision Player of the Game. I have got to give the Precision Player of the Game to, drumroll, dramatic, DeConte Smith. She led her team. She was second in scoring. She led her team in rebounds. She had 3 assists out of the 11 total. She had 4 steals out of the 17 total. She had a block. She was on fire tonight. She was precise in driving in. She made some hard shots. She made some difficult looks, and I was impressed. She's a good ball player, and it was fun to watch her. Central Cass Squirrels, DeConte Smith, your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Visit RDK Enterprises at their location in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota, or planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises. Well, that just about does it here for us, folks. Looks like we won't be getting any comments from any of the coaches or players. And so on that note, I think we'll wrap things up. The Squirrels of Central Cass beat the Northern Cass Jaguars 72-45 according to our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Thanks to Dakota Heritage Bank for sponsoring the scoreboard. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Visit dhbanknd.com or one of their locations in eastern North Dakota and northwest Minnesota. Tonight, after 1 quarter of play, our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard showed us 18-8 in favor of the Squirrels from Central Cass. Halftime, it was 38-14. So the Jaguars had some work out ahead of them. And then it was 51-30 after 3, and a final once again of 72-45. In the JV game, which you got to see here on yourliveevent.com and Polar TV, it was a 50-32 win for Central Cass. And then a C-Squad game before that, it was 29-25, so a pretty good one there. But it did fall in favor of the Squirrels. So congratulations to Central Cass tonight, running the boards on everybody for this county rivalry, all that fun stuff. That's going to do it. Thanks so much to Polar Television for being a sponsor. And any of the sponsors you saw tonight or heard, please say thank you for making things possible on yourliveevent.com. Yourliveevent.com, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Thanks to everybody who makes this possible on our team as well. And that's going to be all for tonight. A 72-45 win for the Squirrels of Central Cass over the Northern Cass Jaguars from Northern Cass High School. For the entire R&J broadcasting crew, along with the Halstead Telephone Company crew, I'm Leif Bakken saying we'll see you down the road.